Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Disney Plus wave Captain America Build-A-Wing set John Walker, aka US Agent, and I'm just gonna flat out say it right off the bat. Of all the Marvel Legends that we've gotten, one from this wave, but from this year, this is the best figure that we've gotten this year in terms of Marvel Legends. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This is fantastic. This is amazing. And it's not even, new figure that, because I got this like 2 weeks ago now, I think. I don't know when I got it. Whenever I can't remember. I got a bunch of figures, like everything came all at once. That's why reviews have been coming out, in succession, but also why they've been a little just kind of popping in and out here. There's no like real set time because I got a lot of figures and I'm trying to get them all out as fast as I can. But anyway, this figure is amazing. And yet while he's inaccurate, yeah, it doesn't matter to me at all because of how freaking fantastic it is. And I might even have to just, I was going to say buy a second one, but honestly, we're going to get another version of this figure at some point as a quote-unquote apology figure of, oh, hey, sorry, we messed up. Here's this proper version of it, so I'll just buy that. He comes with 2 trigger finger hands, and what's weird is that on this hand, his fingers aren't painted. Or he has the thumb and the first finger. I just did that backwards. It's fine. But the middle, third, and fourth finger are not painted, and I'm not quite sure why that was missed, especially whenever these are painted, but all right, whatever. And unfortunately, that's all John comes with, because he does have a pistol on the side here, but it cannot come out. But if you do have the Marvel Legends cable, this gun actually fits perfectly into his hand, as I will show you right here, as well as in all of the pictures at the end of the video. So make sure you are staying for those. Yeah, you can see right here. Boom, there you go. I mean, the trigger doesn't really line up, but all you do is just kind of push that in like that, and then bam, there you go. Now taking a look at the detail on John. The sculpting on this is really good. He's got texture throughout the entire thing. There's like an actual leather-y looking texture right here. He's got the star right here, which he should not have, or the star A, whatever you're gonna call it. This looks like Wyatt Russell enough to me, at least. Like, it weirdly looks like him, but also not like him at the same time, and I can't quite put my finger on it, what it is that causes it to look like it, but also to not look like it. Got the red and the black, as we all know, and I'm going to say it a couple times throughout the review, it should be red and white right here. They'll fix it eventually. Got the flag right here, the gauntlets, the gloves. The gloves should be a darker red that more matches that, but it's okay. Got the red trimming throughout, got the knee pads, the holster, as I said, with the gun that's molded in. And unfortunately, it's not like how Deadpool is, where you could just, take it and cut it out, because this is like all one piece that's glued in. It's not how it was with the Deadpool, where it was glued in, but it wasn't technically molded to it. It's got the boots right here, the treads, the little covering like how Bucky and Steve had with theirs. And now going over the articulation on John, his head can go up that far, can go down that far, tilt, rotation, arms can go out all the way, can go all the way around, swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbows that go up that far, same articulation on all the hands, they just go back and forth and then swivel, of course. As for the torso, it can go that far forward, can go that far back, which is really freaking good. Waist swivel, belt kind of gets in the way a little bit, but not too terribly. Can go out that far. Gun holster does not hinder that. Can go forward and back. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees that go that far. Boot swivel, and then of course, ankle goes down that far, up that far, and ankle pivot. And something else I love about this figure, he's just sturdy. He's just like, his scaling, his articulation, his accessories, all that stuff is great, whatnot, but he's just sturdy. He feels like, he feels like an action figure. Because a lot of the times when we get figures, at least as of late, I don't know about you, but whenever I've gotten a figure lately, some of them, like there's always one part of it, whether it's like the shoulders with Captain America, or it's, the Stormtrooper style, like padding, where it's on that little cup in there, where if you turn it the wrong way, you're afraid it might just tear it off completely and ruin it. But like, there's something that with every figure that I've gotten lately that I just feel like at any moment it could explode and it just snap off a piece or something, and like everything just feels really fragile, and I'm not quite sure what's going on with that right now. I'm just probably getting bad luck with it, but there's nothing on here that I'm, afraid. Like, I could probably throw this thing at a brick wall and it'd be fine. Just some paint scuff and that's it. I'm not going to, but as for some size comparison, here he is next to Sam and Bucky, and this looks really good. I like this. He's taller than both of them, which I think Wyatt Russell is taller than both of them, so I think it works. He looks fantastic next to them. They all look really great together. And I could not be happier with this scaling. I think this looks good. As I said though before, I think Bucky needs to be bulkier. I figured out what it is. It's his arms. His arms look really thin. Here he is next to the Mafex upgraded suit Spider-Man and the Figure Arts Captain Marvel. And this looks really good too. But as for a Mafex Captain America, this looks really good. And also, this just further proves we need a better Captain America for Marvel Legends. Because one, the scaling, this scale, thickness, sturdiness, all that stuff, this is what we need on a Steve Rogers. And we don't have that. He's weirdly short and stocky. And yeah, we need a fix. They need to fix that. So, Hasbro, please. But the Mafex, oh, beautiful. His arms, we'll get into that in the review. So overall, you can tell I really enjoy this figure, and I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of Falcon the Winter Soldier, if you got Sam, if you got Bucky, you know, if you got the whole wave, if you didn't get any of it and you want a comic book US agent, you could probably use this as that. Maybe, I don't know, probably not. You'd have to repaint it in a lot of aspects. But this is just a damn good figure, because it, just from a figure point of view, like not even... if you don't like the character, if you didn't like the portrayal or whatever, you know, for whatever reason, if you don't like this version, it's just a good figure to have. He's just sturdy. He's sturdy. He has great articulation. He's very fun. You could probably buy a couple of him, swap out the hands, paint them or whatever, swap out the heads maybe even, and just use them as like SWAT guys. So yeah, that's going to do it for me, and I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.